Welcome to the first episode of Up-N-Runnin. I'm Ken.
And I'm Ed.
And our goal here is to bring you videos that'll be interesting for you and that you'll have fun watching and will be a little educational as well.
As Ken said, this is our first episode, and what we'd like to do is introduce ourselves, tell you what our goals are, and what we'd like to teach each other as we video ourselves repairing vehicles.
This is something that, as we get a little bit older, we're looking at replacing our everyday jobs and doing things just like this on a daily basis. We want to make our lives more fun and interesting, and hopefully we can do the same for you.
And please remember, this is our first video. Be patient, they'll get better as we go along. Okay?
Neither one of us have ever worked with filming or making videos or anything like that, so there will definitely be a learning curve, but our goal here is to make these better and better each week for you.
So please be patient. As I said, I'm Ed. I've been repairing cars for customers for over 30 years. As I remember when I was a young child, buying my first Hot Wheel, the excitement of having my first car. Having grown up with my father enjoying and loving cars, we were able to do it together. But as I got older, it became my job. And as it became my job, I wasn't able to enjoy them as much as I wanted to. As Ken said, we are trying to kind of live our dream and enjoy with you repairing cars, buying cars, something that we've probably dreamed of all of our life where it's not a job. So we hope you enjoy watching us doing our best to relay in simple terms how to repair cars, how to buy cars, and maybe in some cases, how to lose money on cars.
When I was a little kid, I had a 1965 Mustang pedal car, and that was really where my interest in cars came from. My parents told me that I had that interest way back from the very beginning, and I've always had an interest in cars. Now, unlike Ed, I've always had more of a regular type of job, and I'm looking forward to being able to do what I've always wanted to do at this point. So I've always had classic cars, and that'll be the focus of our series. We probably will have some later model cars mixed in as well, but the main focus will be the older stuff.
Also, if you have suggestions, likes, dislikes, please let us know. We want to improve as we film. As Ken said, this is the first time we've done this. So to us, we're green. We're not doing this to make money. We're doing this because we love cars, and it's been a dream of ours since we've been young to be able to spend our time on cars.
We look forward to having you watch this series, Up-N-Runnin', and hopefully we can get a whole bunch of cars up and running during this series.
Thank you for watching.
This is a great example of what you can expect to see from us in future episodes. This particular truck, a 76 GMC Sierra Classic, would only draw fuel out of a can mounted under the hood. It would not take the fuel from the tank. What I ended up doing was I tried to blow through the fuel lines with compressed air and found that the sending unit inside the gas tank would not allow the air through. I pulled the fuel tank and examined the sending unit and determined that the tube where the gas would normally flow through was plugged. Once I cleaned that tube out and reinstalled the sending unit back in the tank and put the tank back in the truck, it ran fine off of the factory gas tank. Let's take a look and see what it's got under the hood. This is a small block 350, and the truck starts and runs great. Let me fire it up so y'all can hear what it sounds like. Sure is nice and smooth. Now let's take a look at a few other vehicles that we are currently working on. Good morning, just walking in, taking a look at our 99 F-150. can see we're doing the brakes on this truck. We're going to walk up to the other shop and take a look at our 93 Mustang Cobra. So you guys can see that. That's a pretty fun car. It's unfortunately got hit in the front, so it's going to take a little work. Let me get in the door here. Here you can see the 93 Mustang. There's a 74 Blazer under the tarp. Got hit in the front, messed it up a little bit. Otherwise, it's a pretty decent car. The interior's pretty nice in this car. We got an airbag ordered to replace the one that went off in the accident.
Wow. Well, darn. Sounds good.
Here's another vehicle that we recently did some work on. It's a 74 International Travelall. This particular one needed a new engine, so the engine was rebuilt on this, and I believe the transmission was also built on this one as well. So it took a fair amount of work, but in the end it turned out really nice, and it's a good running unit now. Right now we're just fixing the heater control valve in it, and then this one will be completely done. Let me show you the inside. This vehicle's still in pretty good shape. It's a one family owned vehicle its whole life. This actually belongs to the guy who neighbors our shop down here. Here's a look under the hood. This particular one's got the 345 cubic inch V8 in it. It's really hard to find one of these that's not all rusted out. This one's in pretty good shape. There's just a little bit of rust on it, but overall it's a real solid truck. Here's another old truck that we got up and running. It's a 78 Chevy pickup. You can see this one's a real solid straight truck too. These are the things we love to work on. Wish I could find about a dozen more of these trucks. They're really nice ones. Now you can see that once this repair was made, this truck starts right up and runs beautifully. Now you can see that once this repair was made, this truck starts right up and runs beautifully. Right up and purrs like a kitten. So, I really don't know what to say. So,
well, you can just stand here, right? I mean,
yeah,
you keep running.
So,
I mean, I could have jumped in there. I didn't know if you were going to keep going.
no,
But I could have jumped in and said, as Ken said, this is our first episode. So first off, as I said, I'm Ed. I've been repairing cars for 30 years. I want to say that over.
That's right, go ahead.
Okay.
So we look forward to having you watch our episodes.